This is Sincere Milk, Lion's Den. My name is Yahweh Sop. I camp out with Lion's Den, Yashawada in Jacksonville. I would like to say a prayer to the Father, the Son, to the elders, to the apostles, and to the women and children. Kal Hadayam La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Bahashim Ha Rodash Godash Mak Mak. All praise to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and truth. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Honor to my elder, our one. Salutations to the apostles who are on the highways and byways, in sincerity and truth. And to the women and children, Shalom. Today's lesson is going to be tree and fruits. Okay? I think it's very important for a reminder, what trees are good and what trees are bad. Same thing as fruits, We're living in an era that more and more, since food has been contaminated, young people don't know the value of food to begin with and the importance of trees, But it also applies to people, to humans, There are good trees and there are bad trees, and good fruits and bad fruits. I want to go to Matthew chapter 7, verse 15, and it goes like this. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravenous wolves. Okay? That goes, I'm sure you already, heard it so many times in the YouTube when we're doing, these edifications lessons, 501c3 incorporation churches, okay? But also that goes for any as well as in the medical field, in the law field, okay? Even in business, you have people, giving false information about things as well, Moving to 16, verse 16, you will know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes from thorn bushels, or figs from thistles? In other words, you got to see when not only what they're saying, but as well as their actions speak the loudest, And we're getting into an era where all these kind of jabs that they want to give us, if you take the time and make the time to look into the internet about these things, you find out what they're promoting is really artificial things. Okay? They want to say that what the law of nature, right, the law of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, is not good and it's not perfect, and they can do better with artificial things. Look what they're promoting. Look what they're saying. Look at what they believe in, right? And remember, they want to come after us first, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American speckled birds, right? So, for those of you who say that the mark of the beast is not here or it's not that, not only you, being blind, okay, but it's a retarded, thought, or to believe in, and to believe like that, think like that, okay. Moving to verse 17. Even so, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruits. I mean, come on. If you're gonna eat artificial food, the body is not gonna lie. I was thinking about it. It was today when I was at camp. It came to me. I said, all this talk and all this promotions about, these new kind of jabs that they want to put in us. And it crossed my mind. Well, if they're putting artificial things in it, and it has, what they call that, nano technology, right? That means that eventually the body will come artificial. It will reject that which is, natural, which is good and right. You don't have to have a degree, a master degree to figure that one out. All you gotta do is Google, things up, right? If you ever look up this word, let me see how it goes, street smart, and you Google that word, you see what it's gonna tell you. You're gonna be surprised. Moving to Matthew chapter 3. Chapter 3. Verse 10. Right here. And even now the ox is laid to the root of the tree. Therefore, wait, yeah, verse 10, I got it. I'm going to read it again. Even now the axe, is laid to the root of the trees. Therefore, every tree which does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. You want to take that seriously. If you're not going to speak truthfully from Scripture, right, with fear as well, okay, you want to remember, you 501c3 incorporated Israelite churches out there, that you then will be going into the fire. That's what it's saying here loud and clear. You will be getting burned with fire, right? The missiles that are coming, that are pointing out over here, plus the chariots, right, of the angels with them, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So if you think you're going to escape the missiles and the laser beams, you've been watching a lot of entertainment movies and living on, a fantasy world. I'm moving to Matthew 7, chapter 17. Chapter 7, verse 17. Even so, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. Going down to 18. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree bear good fruit. That is true. Edomites cannot. They can keep acting, because that's all they can do. That they're doing right, that is good, right? But fake is fake. Artificial is artificial. No matter how many the laws they want to implement, no matter how many corporations say, yeah, I agree. It can be 2 people, 3 people, 1,000, 1 billion people. Bad is bad, wicked is wicked. Doesn't matter. Where was I? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna jump to give me a minute. I'm looking here. 20. I'm gonna leave this one out. 20. Therefore, by their fruit you will know them. Right. So when they come out on these news, right, talking about how around the world these scientists with degrees, they've been doing this for 12, 30, 40 years, how now they found that they're getting closer, right, to finding a cure for everything. No, doesn't work like that. That's not reality. Moving to Song chapter 92. Song chapter 92. They keep promoting cigarettes in the industry, right? So they're promoting cancer. They're still spraying in the air, right? They're still causing damage to the water, to the land, to the food, right? To humans. But now they want to say that they have the solution to the problem that they have created all these years. Well, if you have the solution to the problem that you have caused, that means you are the problem. Right? Should have never done it in the first place. 92, verse 12. The righteous shall flourish like a palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Okay? Going to 13, those who are planted in the house of Yahweh shall flourish in the courts of our Yahweh. Wow, that's beautiful. 14, they shall still bear fruit in old age. Woo! They shall bear fresh, flourishing, and flourishing. Shalakia. Even in your old age. There's no retirement. That is nice, huh? Got something always to do that is right and good, and pleasing to Yahweh Bashin Yahweh Shai. That is beautiful. Moving to Matthew 12, 33. 12, 33. Chapter 12, verse 33 is right here, and it is in red letters, Yahweh Shai speaking. Either make the tree good and its fruit good, or else make the tree bad and its fruits bad. For a tree is known by its fruits, okay? And you know, talking to our brothers and sisters out there, right, to the Jakes, you got to always remember that just because they said they went to college, the Edomites, right, or anybody, Moabites, right, just because they said they got a master's degree, just because they are making a lot of money, they have a nice suit, you know, a title behind their name, an office, it doesn't mean that they're promoting what's right and good in the eyes of Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai. See, without this book, you won't be able to see what's going on in front of you. I mean, you know, you gotta be sincere and honest. You've been indoctrinated, and you only watch TV, and that's all you have up here, plus what they, you know, have taught you in their school. It's only when you come back to the scripture, right, that will give you that sight. When you do the will of Yahweh Bashin Yahweh Shai, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. It's the only way, okay? Moving to, where was I? 33? Moving to Matthew 7. I think I already read 18, right? I'm over here. Slakia. 7. Yeah, I read about the 18. So I'm moving to 19. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. I mean, this is in red letters. Okay? I mean, you want to take that seriously. When I worked as a physical therapy assistant, I worked in burn unit also. And, you know, my job was to hold them down while they're being scraped. It's a lot of crying, a lot of screaming, a lot of pain. And this one's going to be worse than what I saw. Much worse. Moving to John 15, verse 2. Verse 2, every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away every branch that bears fruit. He prunes that it may bear more fruit. Yeah. If he sees that you're putting the labor, you're studying, right? You're doing the lessons at home, you're going, you know, camp to the highways and byways, he's not going to let you, you know, abandon you. He's seeing that you're putting the you know, the work. And he's going to come in and put that spirit, right? Through your elders, through your brothers, okay? Before you know it, you gain more understanding. Which, by the way, is very important. Because if not, look how many people, you know, not knowing what's going on, they're getting what? Depressed, they're freaking out, right? Getting sick. Moving to, Okay, verse 3. So let me take a look. No, verse 6 is over here. If anyone does not abide in me, he is cast out as a branch and is withered, and they gather them and throw them into the fire, and they are burned. This is going to actually be going on. This is in red letters, by the way, Yahweh Shai speaking again, okay? This is going to actually happen, all right? Not only to the Edomites, but to the Jakes. Women, men, children, daughters, sons, mother, father, right, cousins. It's not going to be pretty, man. It's not going to be pretty. Matthew 7:20. 7:20. Chapter 7, verse 20. Therefore, by their fruit you will know them. Okay? And that was where, well, and I'm going to stop it here. I made it short. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. Ephesians chapter 2, verse what? 10, I said. Here we go. Verse 10 goes like this. For we are his workmanship, created in Yahweh Shai, wow, for good works, which Yahweh prepared beforehand, that we should walk in them. Look how beautiful that is. Huh? Look how special we really are. And look at the gift that he has gave us. Huh? I mean, yeah, why not? Why not give it to those that he created and he chose, right? To read the truth, right? And the protection in this book that belongs only to the Israelites, not to the whole world. As the 501c3 incorporated churches keep talking, thinking that they keep repeating it, that, you know, put you back to sleep. Well, it's not going to happen no more. More and more around the world, Jakes are waking up. It's unstoppable. I hope that was edifying, and with that I'll say Shalom.